And so a lot of the music that people are listening to, young people are listening to, that glamorizes fornication, that's just the tip of the iceberg. And then it gets to glamorizing cheating and stuff like that. And people think, oh, it's just a song, it's got a good beat. But they don't actually stop and realize that as they listen to this music, it shapes their worldview. They are more likely, far more likely, to be accepting of that behavior and then go ahead and put it into practice when they listen to that music than if they didn't. Because if what you're hearing, albeit wrong and you know it's wrong, is sung by a rapper that you think's pretty cool, and it's got a cool beat, and you're listening to that music a couple times a day, or it's several rappers, right? And it's in your favourite TV programs as well, and the movies that you like. See, the world's getting worse and worse and worse. You might know it's wrong, but the more you flood your mind with that stuff, when the opportunity to do evil presents itself, you think it's less serious than you would have if you didn't let that stuff flood your mind. And this is why it's so important as Christians to not watch TV shows where sex outside of marriage is glamorized, where cheating is glamorized. Okay? It's not. I won't put up with it. I don't watch it. Do you know what I mean? If I'm looking at watching it, I don't watch TV shows at all, to be honest. But if I was to watch a TV show and homosexuality and adultery and stuff like that are the major themes, I would absolutely quit watching that thing straight away. I quit watching Coronation Street. You've got all this cheating and all this homosexuality, and it's seen as a good thing. Okay? Let's say you're a non-Christian and you're watching and you were agreeing with everything I said until I mentioned homosexuality. Let's take it back to the cheating. If you're watching this stuff, listening to this kind of music, will think that it's more acceptable to go and cheat on your partner. And yet, you don't like that feeling. You wouldn't like it to happen to you. How selfish is that? And so, that's one of the ways that we check whether our worldview is serving us well. If we were treated that way, would we be accepting of it? Or would we be up in arms? And rightfully so. I want to look at Romans chapter 16 and verse 19. For your disobedience is come abroad unto all men. I am glad therefore on your behalf, but yet I would have you wise unto that which is good, and simple concerning evil. Now, if that just went right over your head, I want you to understand what that's saying is, be excellent at what is good and innocent of evil. Okay? Excellent at what is good and innocent of evil. I'll give you a second example because I've got two here that I would really like you to listen to. And this one might be a bombshell to drop. But I was having this conversation with people recently. President Trump,